Hello, gentlemen. Okay, y'all, out here in my garage tonight because I can't work during the day because it got to like 104 today. Unbelievable. This drought's killing us, and it's hot. So anyway, I'm out here tonight. I went over to Texas Knife Maker Supply, picked up another knife blank, cryogenically treated blade, high quality steel. This is a real heavy blade. I brought back some mesquite from my buddy's ranch, and I made a handle and put it on here. Now I'm just going to show you what it looks like before and what it looks like after the boiled linseed gets to it. And I got some plans for the knife, and I'll show you the rest of that as I go along. Okay, I hope the colors come out okay. I got fluorescent lighting going. But you can see the grain of the wood on this side, and the knife's extremely dirty because I've been working on it, sanding it and everything else. And then you spin it over, and it's got some more grain. Now this was almost yellow, bright yellow, when I cut it out of the limb. So I'm hoping that the linseed oil is going to bring that yellow to the surface. We'll see what happens though. It's still going to be a pretty looking knife, something different. So let me stick it in this linseed oil. Okay y'all, let's see what happens. Now I'm going to soak this in the oil overnight. Here's what the top side looks like. I drip oil all over my damn garage. The bottom. That's a nice looking knife. Now the handle's not perfect, you know, but like I said, I'm making it to use, not to sit there and drool on. Okay guys, it's the next day. That looks pretty darn good. I'm going to let it soak in here until I sharpen the knife. See what this other side looks like. Wow. Change the lighting on the camera. I don't know if it makes any difference. Look at the grain on that. Man, that's nice. There's a handle, y'all. I took it out of the grease, or out of the oil, the boiled linseed oil. This sure does look good. Very pretty. I'm going to put it back in there. Let it soak up some more of that oil. Well guys, it's just a little bit warm today, as you can tell by looking at my shirt. This drought's got to break. But while I got that boiled linseed oil out, I'm going to take my hunting knives, my favorite ones, and I'm going to soak the handles in that oil too, just to let them re-oil if they need to. Most of them got enough hog grease on them that it really doesn't matter, but it's always a good idea to keep your wooden handles oiled so that they don't crack. Just a thought. Okay y'all, I finished my knife. Right here you can see that mesquite handle. Now if this knife was going to remain in my hands, I would sand it down with 600 grit sandpaper, and then I would put tung oil on it, like 10 coats or something, so that you could bring out the beauty of the grain of that mesquite. But I'm only bringing it this far because whoever's hand it winds up in, they can do whatever they want to with it from that point and make it their own. It does come with a neat sheath though. Right there. Pretty sharp, huh? The deal is, I got my own blade that I'm going to be working on. This one's mine. And here's the handles. More mesquite. You can see that grain running right down the middle of those two blanks. But of course I'm going to put the knife handle like that, so that it, you know, crosses the handle at a different angle. And the deal is with this knife, it's very high quality stainless. I think it's 440, and it's cryogenically treated. This is some of the best steel you can get to make a knife out of. And I put an edge on it, but I haven't put like the edge on it. The person that gets the knife, whoever's hand it winds up to, they can do what they need to with it. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching, and that's about it. Just out here screwing around the garage waiting for damn deer season to start. 103 today. Unreal.